I'm representing Team4. We're doing a sorting system. So I'll just give you a basic overview. So as you saw from the last one, like the crusher will be right here and the rocks will fall straight down onto this mesh. And then the smaller rocks that are the size they want will fall through, and the larger ones will just slide off here to be sent back through the crusher. And so not much has changed from last time, if you remember, other than like some dimension changes. And it used to be like mounted on a system so it slide back and forth, but due to the price of the bearings that are going to be used for that, we switched to put it on hinges on one end, and then over here it'll sit on springs, and so as the rocks hit it or as the machine shakes, that will kind of just shake the whole sifting mechanism, which will help the rocks fall through and then slide off down the chute. And then also from last time, what we've done is we've changed. We used to have two meshes that would sort rocks into 1/2 inch size and 1/4 inch size. But since they get they get more money for 1/4 inch size rocks, we switched to just one mesh size that's 1/4 inch, because that's simpler, and then they also get more money when they just produce that size. And so here we have our bill of materials. This was all priced here, like in Pullman or through MasterCard, and so it's going to be much more expensive than it is in Uganda. Like for example, they gave us the price of a 2x4 of $6, which is fairly high, and that's going to be much cheaper there. And then a lot of even the other hardware will be much cheaper there. But so our total cost, which you can't see on here, came out to be about $76 here. And so that'll be even cheaper in Uganda. And it's also fairly modular, so if one thing breaks, it'll be simple to replace that. Like if one string of the mesh breaks, you can simply run one wire through there, so you can fix it for just a few cents if it does break. And then that was all for this. So do you have any questions? Anybody?
Sorry, could you the hinge on the diagram? Could you describe what that will be used for again?
Okay, so this hinge, it's hinged right here, and then on this side it'll actually be on springs. And so what that does is as like the machine shakes or as rocks hit it, that will cause the shifter to shake even more. So it'll pivot on that hinge, and that'll just make it shake even more so rocks move across it faster and through it faster.
Oh, okay. So it's a kind of an automatic way of processing and sorting the rocks through its own vibration.
Yeah, and if that doesn't do enough, you could possibly try and make a link to the flywheel or some other part that moves to just help it move even more, help it shake it even more.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks.
Any other question? Anyone has?